Hello, Stephan.
Yeah.
Which is the freshest?
This one?
You don't have to come here. I wonder if she knows the stuff is fake.
They're still building it. All that stuff.
Happy birthday to you! Welcome back to the channel, everybody. And this is going to be interesting because we're going to have some shakes with Stephan and then a fight with Shawn. Stay tuned. We are now every day in the Philippines. We got this nice blender off of Shopee for around 900 pesos, maybe 17 bucks. We got this awesome blender, and we have been doing these smoothies every day, and you can see they are just absolutely filled with fruits and vegetables and turmeric and ginger. And next, I'm gonna put in some juice. Okay, so we're gonna put in some 100% apple juice with some vitamins in it. We're going to put that in. Remember, when you do these smoothies, you have to have a liquid base or it just will not work. It's got cherry juice, raspberry juice, it's got blueberry juice in there. You got some apple juice, some lemon juice, or some grape juice. It's really amazing. Again, we want to try to get the juice to around 30%. We also put the ice in there at the top, and I think we're ready to go. So we're just going to pulse this down, and hopefully it will become liquid very soon. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Stephan's there looking at his phone. Hey, Stephan. Hello, Stephan. Hello, Stephan.
Yeah.
He's just waiting patiently for his... Is you see these little like colors in there? What you want to do is try to get rid of those. All right, cool. I cannot tell if I'm recording. At this point, I didn't know how to adjust the brightness on my screen. I set it really low before so that it wouldn't eat up battery, and then I couldn't figure out how to adjust it again. I figured it out later, but I couldn't see the screen because the sun was so bright. All right, guys. This is the Temple of Leah. It costs 150 pesos, $2.50 plus 30 for parking for a bike. So, just like most places in Cebu, it's charges for parking. So apparently this is a restaurant, or going to be, or something like this. Guys drilling holes in the glass there. That's a very dangerous job. You can mess up, you crack the glass. The view's pretty okay up here. See everything up here. Somebody wealthy lives up here. Actually, this particular area reminds me a lot of Indonesia. That's where we were just on that road over there. And we couldn't get across. Temple of Leah. Let's keep checking it out. In Cebu City in the Philippines. Looks like they're doing a lot of construction around here. Apparently they must be doing well enough to invest even more money in this place. Not 100% sure. What people exactly see here, but well, that's an interesting place. Park, maybe. And you guys all know this guy, Mr. Troublemaker himself, Shawn, hailing from the country of China, from Shenyang. Wow, look at this place. That's nice. Let's go down here and check this out. This is a touch of class. Where there's little. Hello. Looks pretty elegant.
I'm gonna eat here. You want to eat here?
Let's look at the food first. No, I meant look at other people's food. Masarap? So me and Shawn had a little bit of friction today because he was dating a 31-year-old in the Philippines, and I questioned why at a little over 20, he's dating a 31-year-old, and he got angry about it. But really, that should not happen, and it can only happen in the Philippines. I mean, it didn't look too 4-star to me, but who's the big boy? Who's the big puppy? Yeah, who's the big puppy? Hello, puppy. Just like a successful guy should not be dating, an unattractive woman in the Philippines either. I mean, this is just messed up. So, and this is the case. A guy can make anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000 a month, and still be dating a woman who's not attractive in the Philippines. How is this possible? Shawn was angry at me for judging him, but I mean, I'm only doing it for his own good. I mean, he can do better, at least somebody his age, not an older woman. That's ridiculous. I mean, he's a very capable man, able to make lots of money. Well, you want to eat on the couch? I don't even know if you can eat over there.
I'll just sit here.
Can we eat here? We can't eat here. Can we eat here?
Yeah, I will order.
Let me look at the menu first.
Which one is the most popular one?
For Filipino,
Oh, yeah.
what do you want? What about pork belly, barbecue meat,
Is that this one?
Which is the freshest?
This one?
the version.
Yeah.
What about this
Oh.
this one, like Shawn?
Pork belly, barbecue.
What's your one?
You sure you want pork belly? A lot of fat in that.
Yeah.
Shawn ordered the pork belly. Look at that. Wow.
I ordered the Tuscan salmon with the creamed spinach in a cream sauce from Norwegian Salmon. So we'll see if that's any good. But let's Well, I don't know if this is any good. Shawn, have a bite. This particular area of Cebu reminds me a lot of Indonesia. A lot of similarities. All right, here we go.
It's fat.
But only 20%, right?
Very good.
Really? Try the meat. All right, there goes the meat.
Oh, very good.
Wow, very good. Nice. All right, guys. You can see that this is the salmon. Let's take a bite of this and see how it tastes. Okay, guys, here we go. Let's take a bite of this. First, let's show you the inside. Looks nicely cooked. Almost to perfection. Get a little bit of that cream spinach in there. And now let's take the bite. Wow. That is delicious. So good. Highly recommend this. Very, very good. And it was only like 400 pesos. Definitely worth the price. So if you come to Temple of Leah, check out this restaurant. Not only is it beautiful, but the food is amazing too. Right, Shawn?
Yeah.
So this restaurant had a service fee of 10%. This is a new trend that's slowly seeping in the Philippines, and it's not a good one. You know, service fees are just a way to trick people. You know, just charge 10% extra. Don't have this hidden cost on the back end. It's just not okay. You know, America does it, and it's not a good thing. So we have to stop countries from doing it. You know, bosses should pay their employees the right amount of money, and the restaurant should charge exactly what it says in the menu. You shouldn't even have tax be added on. It should be added before, like in most countries in the world. The food is not bad. It's not super, but it's not bad. And this is it. So if you come to the Temple of Leah, you can eat here if you wish. All right. Let's get a little footage of the Temple of Leah through the meta glasses. Wow. Look at that. That's kind of cool coming up. With every step, you get a little bit more. I wonder what that island is out there. So that's Makatan out there. Looks like this Nikon is no longer in use. This place has been here a long time. Looking out there at that Lapu-Lapu, the beaches don't look so great. Maybe on that next island over, they're a little bit better. You take like a boat. All right. So, this is the Temple of Leah. This was a temple built by a very wealthy man when his wife died. So basically, it's like a giant mausoleum dedication to his wife, Leah. So she must have been quite a woman. I don't know her personally, but to justify such a grandiose mausoleum, she must have been incredible. I need to find a woman like that who deserves such a grandiose mausoleum. But I have not found one yet. So we'll see here. Let's go left here. Looks like kind of looks like they got robbed. It's like there used to be stuff here, but then they moved it all to one side. Interesting. Okay.
그냥 일반인이야. 엄마는 진짜인데 저 아줌마를 위해서 아저씨가
Weird stuff that overly rich people buy. Look at all the alcohol. She was definitely an expensive woman. High maintenance. In my humble opinion, I think he's more attractive than she is. should have had more kids. Then she wouldn't have had so much time to shop. These are with their children, probably. I'm showing you in detail so you don't have to come here. Alright, we already did this room. Let's go do upstairs. Looks like the upstairs is closed. This is like a episode of Desperate Housewives. If they have to fill up a large space. I wonder if she knows this stuff is fake. Just kidding. Meanwhile, Stephan was telling Shawn, oh, just date whatever you can get, you know, whatever you can get, just do it, you know, it's like, no need for standards, just take whatever you can get. So there was a little bit of conflicting information, and also, like, you know, Stephan says, don't take me too seriously. And the problem with Shawn is, when you say something to him, he processes it in a way that, like, it's too literal, right? So if you say, you know, don't, like, listen to what he's saying about you going out with a 31-year-old, he assumes that this means that everything that I say is not true. So you got to be very careful about what you say to Shawn, because he has a very literal mind. I would have loved to have been her antique dealer. She probably made that guy equally as wealthy as they were. So actually, this is what caused the fight, the upcoming fight, is the fact that Shawn now doesn't want to believe everything that I say, because Stephan said not to take me seriously, or not to take my words too seriously about not dating the 31-year-old. So later at the restaurant, we had the fight because he is trying to say nothing I say is true, and that's what Stephan told him. So yeah, it was a nightmare. Actually, though, it was kind of funny because he actually didn't believe that Stephan had good finances either. He was questioning how we could travel and how we could do all this stuff. He was implying maybe that we were doing something illegal. It was funny. It was a very stressful moment. So guys, I'll save you some money. Just take a look at this video, and really there's no reason to come here. So it looks like there was a top floor that you can no longer go to. That kind of sucks. Damn. That might have been cool. Might have been. Looks like they're building something back there. Who knows what it is?
They're still building it. All that stuff over there.
All right. So there's no way to get to the top floor, which might have been interesting. But they now put it off limits. The whole other left side is also off limits, so. So I just saved you some money. So the least you can do for me is subscribe and like and share. Actually, all right, thank you very much. And that'll be the end of the Temple of Leah. Now all we gotta do is find Shawn, which is sometimes easier said than done. Shawn, you ready? So what is another place that we're going to see? Well, I don't know. Those clouds are beautiful today. Very nice. So we're here at another new place. This place is called The Pub Barbecue unlimited celebration. It is a buffet, and it is only $688 or 688 pesos on the weekdays at lunchtime. Otherwise, it's $888 normal price. I'm gonna take you through this place before we start eating. It is absolutely incredible. They have so many different kinds of food. Look at all of the different kinds of food. There's Shawn. He already started. He can't wait. And there's the shrimp there, and you got some vegetable tempura, so lots of vegetables, tomagao soup, wakame soup. You got all kinds of different drinks. They even have espresso or some sort of coffee latte, cappuccino. Different drinks there as well. And you have lemon tea, Four Seasons juice, gallibano juice, mango juice, infused water. Okay, awesome. You also have lots of fruit. You also have a bunch of different desserts. Chocolate chip cookies, red velvet cookies. You have ice cream with all the toppings. And you have, like I said, a lot of desserts. This place is amazing. We're gonna try it. Hopefully it tastes just a fraction as good as it looks, because it looks amazing. Look at that, those are almost finished. Guys, this place is great. They also have sushi. Look at all of this sushi. Oh, my mouth is just watering. Just totally watering, guys. This place is amazing. Even though I haven't taken a bite yet, I can tell by the look that this is going to be a wonderful, wonderful feast. And you are going to be right here for the whole thing. So, the new place, V-Pub in Cebu, Philippines. Let's check it out. Okay, so the first plate is like this. It looks amazing. Hopefully, it tastes just a fraction of how it looks. So let's taste this. Here we go, guys. Yummy. Let's try the shrimp. Shawn's cooking the food there. All right, here we go. Here we go. Delicious. Let's see how fresh the fruit is. So good. Some pineapple. So good. How is it, Shawn? Shawn is looking at his new phone here, which is the phone that he bought after his got stolen while he was on the back of my bike looking at his phone. Somebody snatched it out of his hands, even though I told him to be careful when he was looking at his phone anywhere on the street. This this sushi looks amazing too. So good. I love this place. Red velvet cookie. Man, I'm gonna put this place out of business today. Let's try the sushi for you real quick. Wish I had chopsticks, but okay. Here we go. They've got cream cheese in every single one of these sushi things. Every single one of them has cream cheese. It's awesome. All right, I got some more of this sushi because the sushi is absolutely incredible. It is really good, especially this one, the spicy dynamite roll. It's amazing. And I got some stuff to cook on the grill here, so we're gonna cook that. We're gonna cook this here. Put that on there, and we're gonna cook some of this meat. All right. Wow, this looks so good. Got some fish here. All right. So let's try this. pork roll. So let's try that now. Here we go. Also delicious. I'm so hungry because the last time I ate, you'll see it in the vlog, was at the Temple of Leah, which was yesterday around 2 o'clock. So it's been 24 hours. So they're gonna lose today with me. As you can see, Shawn's not sitting there anymore because we had a little bit of a fight. Here's the situation. We were talking about finances, and he said that he doesn't believe that I saved up that much money in 2 years working at Walmart, and he said he doesn't believe I have so much in savings. And he also said that when I said I was going to use the advantages of the Social Security system when I retire, he also didn't believe that. Later, he looked it up and realized that I was right, and he was just so arrogant about saying that I was wrong and that I was full of it that I kind of exploded on him and called him a few names. But so that's the fight. But with Stephan busy with girls, that was an opportunity for me and Franky to start hanging out, and that's when we started hanging out.